everyone. What kind of a greeting is that? When Norm comes in, you all yell, Norm! Make a big fuss over him. Is it asking too much for me to get the same treatment once in a while?
She's right. Try it again, sweetheart.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, everyone.
How you doing, everybody? I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. I have that, and I never cue it up right. The home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the Ste.A comic content that was released yesterday and today. And then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, we're going to break for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And then finally, to close today's show, I'm going to grab a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open and a segment titled What's in the Box Already. But today's a little special. After we do the lineup and before I get to the What's in the Box, we're going to bring in a special guest that I want to share with the community. We're going to talk about his channel. We're going to share his Instagram page, his homepage, and maybe even share a video of theirs. Because it's a pair here, a duo, a team, and I'm looking forward to sharing that. And I want to make that a new mainstay of the channel. If I can book enough people who want to get their channel exposed, feel free to get with me and get yourself one in the lineup and two on the show. All right, well, let's get started. First, hey, I got Big Will here. I got one person watching me. Am I live? I am live, right? Let me double check. Big Will has arrived, and he is here, and I appreciate you, Big Will. Thanks for popping in today. So I guess we're going to get started by, doing what we do. If you're not familiar with the channel, check out the page. I'll maintain a couple of playlists that I'm going to share with you right now. Let's get over here to the playlist here. God, this is just a train wreck so far. Man, I thought it would be smoother than this, but you know what? It is what it is. We're going to move on. So here we go. We're going to share this screen, and I'm going to show off my homepage here. We're going to change the branding to this one over here so we can still see what we got going on. And this is divided into two sections if you're not familiar with the channel. And the two sections are as follows. We have got, get this ticker off of there. There we go. We've got what I like to call the top picks. And yesterday's top pick is absolutely phenomenal. If you're not familiar with what happened yesterday, a member of the comic book community, someone you probably know, you may even have his artwork on your wall. Chin Potter. Yes, the Chin Potter who does all that great artwork with Billy over at Economics and Comics. He got his first cover. And it's right here. There's a video for it. He's got Rejected Volume 3 in its very limited run, and the cover is absolutely phenomenal. And if you're interested in checking that out, go ahead and check out the top picks. And also in there, Perry Comics threw out an audio. He's doing a series of audiobooks where he actually reads the book, and I think they're fantastic. Simpleman's Comics and Friends did a podcast talking about that very hot character right now in the comic book industry, Punchline. Now, of course, you cannot miss Bueller's weekly top 10 comics. Is one of the best videos out there. Bueller's production value is amazing. And my man Area 51 in the middle of the night over here anyway, dropped a video titled Hulkbuster Mark II, the Diamond Select Statue. What else have I got in my top picks? We've got Funkos with Chris, the Venomized Green Goblin Funko Pop, and then my man Chaos in Comics. Can I set it up? If I set it up right, my man Chaos in Comics, because without rules, there's chaos, and chaos reigns in 2020. Chaos in Comics dropped a video, his review of the Giant Size X-Men #1 comic, and he gave it a D-. You can't give the score on the thumbnail, bro. Anyway, after that, we got Bruce Moreau, did his mystery mail call. He got the Comic Tom box, and early this morning, about an hour ago, Matt over at The Boy Who Had 7 opened up his Comic Head 84 box, and he's giving it a grade. I haven't watched it yet, but I got it in there. So now, what's coming up live, you ask? Well, Perry's live right now, and he was fantastic. I was about to clip something out of there because, if you're ever wondering what his name is, it's like Luke Perry. You got to watch Perry live. He is classic. Now, at 11 a.m. this morning, at 11 a.m. this morning, which would be what, 2 p.m. Eastern? Go check out Billy over at Economics and Comics. As he's going live, he's going to show off his haul. He goes to a couple of different places, and it's always a good time in his live stream anyway. But check out his live stream titled New Comic Day comic book haul for 226. What did he get? Hell Arisen 3. I don't know if he got it. I mean, I know one person that got it. He mentioned it in Perry's live stream, but Perry's place didn't have it. They didn't have it. So at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 p.m. Eastern, right here, man, if you saw yesterday's sorting show, then you got to know we're going to have a great pop-up shop. By the way, I want to welcome from Michigan, because not only did we have Big Will arrive, I got to give Big Will his love. Big Will, much love to you. But from Michigan, Jack B is the channel's newest Patreon supporter, and I appreciate you, and you are on today's outro when you see the little, because I had to redesign the Patreon thing, man, and I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Jaguar Chickata is stopped in also. I appreciate you for popping in. So what else we got going on here today at 2:35 p.m. Pacific? I said we're going to go pop-up shop. I got a great selection of books. We sorted them yesterday in an amazing sorting show that was about an hour and a half. There's going to be a link to that right there. I'm actually pointing in the wrong spot, but I'll drop a link to it. And if you're interested in participating in today's show, must be 18, must be registered, and must be ready to have a good time, and also must be ready to claim some free books, because we got a couple of very interesting rounds have been claimed, and I've got another box here where there's books for the show. I'm serious. Someone actually mailed in some books, more books to be given away. So yeah, interesting. I love it. Come check us out today at 2:35 p.m. Pacific. Now, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, let's check out Hero in the Kid. They've got a live stream titled New Comic Book Day Pickups and Haul Books. That's a new channel for me. I'm going to have to check him out. I think I might have picked up Hero in the Kid over in the Metarog one. Now, also, we've got the Batman Statue Collector, one of my favorite channels, actually. Check out, they're going live with the Rogues Gallery Live number 29, Death of DC Comics, ? I don't know, man. The Batman movie chat plus Prime 1 reveals. I'm going to give that a thumbs up right now because love it. Love it. All right, what else we got going on tonight? Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. I have it queued up. I got the info and might as well use it. Where's my branding from my man TiVo? You know it. You know it. It's Wednesday. That's right. Here's another edition of Lords of the Long Box. The Black Knight has a report, and you don't want to miss Black Knight reports. This is a long-term spec list. TiVo and the gang over at the Lords of the Long Box are going live. This is one of the best ones, man. Come on. What can you say about the Lords? I love it. Good stuff. All right. Now, it's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Fanjecture channel. Woo! They have got a live stream titled The Most Anticipated Spring 2020 You Vote Live Debate Number 8. That sounds like a nice interactive live stream there. Now, at 7 p.m. Pacific, we got a couple of them. First one up, my man Billy again. He is on fire with the next edition of Late Night with Conan O'Sick. Actually, I got to say it right. With Conan O'Sick. So, if you want to have a good time tonight, hang out with Billy. He also does his comic artist battle, and I'm sure they'll be talking about that great, fantastic Chin Potter cover that he helped facilitate there. Good stuff, Billy. Now, next up at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, man, Rob Wurst has got a great show over here, folks. It's called the Not Near Mint Show. Rob Wurst, Lady Fantastic, Miracle Man, and Comics on the Mind. Hey, if you're watching me, you've got Comics on the Mind. I love that name, man. One of my favorites. Anyway, they've got a stream titled The Worst Comic Book Flops. That will be the topic of discussion tonight, and these streams are fantastic. Make sure you pop in and leave a like for Rob and the gang at the Not Near Mint show. All right, what else have we got? Ooh, Hoodoo TV, man. Hoodoo TV is going on live, 7:15 p.m. Pacific, 10:15 p.m. Eastern, with a stream titled Get Valiant number 152, Quantum and Woody number 2. Check out the boys over at Hoodoo TV as they're going live. Now, I did it last night. We're going to do it again tonight. That's right. If you're up late, come on by because Disco After Dark is coming back. I'm heading off to the LCS, the local LCS, as soon as I end this stream. see what they got. But I know I'm picking up my Star Wars, and I've already got X-Men on my pull over there. Plus, I got 12 on my list from Chino Comics and more. I don't know what came through yet because they haven't sent me the photo. Or I would have thrown it up. I'm telling you, you know I am. Would have thrown it up. Anyway, check me out tonight on another edition of Disco After Dark. You're like, JP, dude, that's like 3 times today you're going to go live. Damn tootin', baby. That's what I'm doing. We going live on the YouTubes. Well, let me go ahead and change this one over to here. That is it. But now let's talk about that something special that I had going on. Real quick, let's go ahead and hit the chat again. Big O is joining us. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. And I want to welcome a guest. If you guys are not, I got to change the branding and get this thing off his face. If you guys are not familiar with Kevin of 12comictalk, thanks for joining me, Kevin. I know you just dropped the kid off, right?
Yeah, thanks for having me, community. And yeah, I just dropped on time.
Cool. Well, what I wanted to do is not, if for anybody watching on the rewind, and if you're joining us live, and you're not familiar with Kevin from 12comictalk, I actually had him on the show last night on the Disco After Dark. Kevin, go ahead and point right above your head. Just go ahead and point up. No. Point up.
Can you see there? Right.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. There's a link to last night's Disco After Dark. And then we had Kevin as our guest, and he's actually got all of his information, his link to his Instagram, link to his YouTube page, in the description of that video and in the description of this video. Why am I bringing it up here? Let me show you why. I'm going to share my screen real quick here. We're going to share the screen over here. And why am I bringing it up? Because check out Kevin at 12comictalk. He is at 193 subscribers.
So close,
my friend. So close. And what I'm interested in doing is, as a matter of fact, there's a video there. It's only a couple minutes long. You mind if I lurk your video? Because you've got a contest, don't you?
Basically,
it's a free giveaway, yeah. But once you hit 200,
precisely.
Right?
Once we hit 200, we're dying to get something out.
All right, let's see if this works. I said share audio. We're gonna go full screen.
Yeah. There's.
Then we're gonna go here.
No audio.
And then if anybody in the chat can tell me if they can hear this.
No,
Anybody in the chat, can we hear this, or is this just dead air? Anybody? Bueller? I can't tell on the rewind if you can actually hear it.
Huh. Well, if you want, I can do a little overlay.
You know what?
Basically,
though? Let's just
community
take a
what you're
look.
looking at is David Pepos. And the book he's holding is going to the chapel.
Cannot hear
and
it.
that's
No
straight to the back.
sound. Bummer. I just do not know how to do that.
And I know you theoretically you're just supposed to be sharing sound, but I know you do it every time. I know you share the sound.
I just cannot figure it out. Anyway, the point of the matter, and here I'm still going to share the screen because I actually wanted to show your Instagram too. The whole point of the matter there, let me go back to the music here in the background, was you're very close to 200, and that's the wrong one. It's over here. And you got a nice little Instagram page. You got a nice little YouTube page. Let me go back to it. I was trying to show this David Pepos chapel interview, which is really cool. And this channel is a father and son duo, right? You guys talk. It's not just you. It's not just an adult. It's you and you're bringing the kid up to enjoy comic books, and that's fantastic.
And
I want to talk about that.
I had my daughter, and my daughter has been actually reading more books of late. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get my daughter to start doing more interviews and hanging out with her. because there's a couple of artists and creators that really like my daughter, so they're trying to get her to do more shows with us.
Nice. What inspired the father-son duo thing here? And I know that we're early on, but man, you're close to 200. I think you might, maybe we'll break that today.
It's kind of what we're still doing, which was Kai and I. We went to go see David Boer, the writer of Canto, and that was his first time. He had been doing some D&D and role-playing game stuff at it, but he was never really reading the books. So he got a couple trades from my younger brother. He was finally going through some of my old books. He decided that we were going to go do the signing event, and it started from there. It was a matter of, hey, do you like this? He said, absolutely. I said, this is what I used to do as a kid, meet these artists and creators. And he goes, I want to keep doing this. I said, well, now that we have the internet, let's plug these people. I said, all right. So that's what we do is we like to cruise around. We talk books, we talk movies, but we hang out and we talk with these artists and open up shops and shit like that.
Hey, Nick Miller, thanks for stopping in. So, question, if anybody in the chat's got a question for Kevin at 12comictalk, go ahead, pop it in the chat, and we'll ask away. What's next? I know that I know you guys are collecting, and I know that you're interviewing artists, but what's next? What do you want this to grow into? Because you've actually got a little bit of connections, and you read some very interesting indies, so you've got this whole point of view. I'm going to need your help on some indie stuff. I'm already reaching out to you. It's kind of your niche. So what's next for the channel?
Well, Kai and I, we created this thing called, along with some help of others in the community, called Thespian Theater, where we've taken these indie books, these independent artists and creators, and we read their stuff and voice act them. Now
I see that Thespian Thursdays. So
we're not able to do it every Thursday.
There's a group of people in the community, and I would love to do this because I love to do the voices. So there's a group of people in the community that get together, and you guys read the comic book in the voices and act them out.
And we try to, kind of read these things, and we all kind of, act them out in our heads at times, especially when it's a good book. So that's all essentially we're doing.
Right?
And the idea is, again, to plug these artists, plug these creators, and have fun with it. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, when we did Canto, we had Drew Ducker and David Boer in our audience watching us.
Nice.
So
that is fantastic.
We want to do more of that. We also started this other thing that's artist and creator centric called Artist Alley. We do that every Saturday.
I see that right next to it, Artist Alley.
We're doing that with our next. We're gonna skip this Saturday because I have to work, but I have David Pepos lined up for the Saturday after that. David Boer says he wants to come on. He's just trying to. Is trying to line up the right date. I talked to Richard Fairgray. He says he's a little busy, but he wants to talk to me around April for the free comic book day release. I have a lot of people lined up. I'm getting a lot of people that I can't actually say their name or what they're doing, but everyone's starting to send me PDFs now, and I am reading some rad content, man.
That's fantastic.
So that's basically what we're doing. Is we want to continue what we're doing, but just grow it a little bit bigger. We want to plug these artists. We want to, and you in the community, everyone out there in the community, you need a new platform beyond your own. Please come on to Artist Alley. This is a platform to promote yourself on a separate platform to do. You know what I mean? And this is all about the community.
Speaking of artists and speaking of community artists, I'd already mentioned Chin Potter earlier, but I got to shout somebody out because if you didn't notice, I am a t-shirt whore. And my man, 36 Chambers. I should have wore your t-shirt today. Oh no. I lost my camera. Lost the camera.
Oh, there you are.
I should have wore your t-shirt today. I didn't even think about it. But I got a t-shirt here today from 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio. I wear size large if anybody's interested. But man, 36 is killing the game with his artwork. He's been doing these custom covers for me, these sketch covers. I already had one DGC'd. You guys all know that Wolverine one I had DGC'd. This other one I'm playing right now before it goes away on an AOK, that Fantastic Four. But I want to shout out my man over at 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio. I'm going to be wearing your t-shirt all day today and all 3 live streams. and shouting you out today. Now, if you're just joining us and you're popping in, you're going, what's going on? Well, JB wanted to revamp the show, and not only are we giving the lineup, which we just did earlier, but I wanted to also use the show as a platform to kind of highlight any new channels that are interested in coming on and maybe being interviewed, and maybe we can get them a couple extra subs. Kevin here and his son are doing some great things over at 12comictalk. We're talking about it, and go ahead and check out his channel. There'll be links in the description below. After I can add them afterwards, but he was also in last night's Disco After Dark, and all his links are in there. So if you're not familiar with Disco After Dark, check out my channel. So, and if you're also new and you're just popping in, thanks, sir. I appreciate you for stopping by. Some comic book hunter is here. He said, "Hey, man, I appreciate you, man." A 3-minute ad. Whoa, why are you watching an ad? Hit skip the ads. Just come on in. Okay.
Sorry,
Hey,
it's a little jostly right now, but you're witnessing me going to another one of my comic book shops. This is my second one already this morning.
on the hunt. So we are officially on the hunt with Kevin. And what is on your hunt list this morning?
Well, I saw a Jenica book. I want to get a 1 in 10 incentive. I saw one at one of my shops. They wanted $10 for it, which is fair.
Yeah.
But it had 2 major creases in it.
Oh no.
I was like, no, I ain't gonna get that. And what else? Philadelphia. I think I got to get a Philadelphia, and I'm not certain, but I think I ordered a couple things here.
Ooh,
I have so many shops around that I forget what I order sometimes.
Nice.
So I'm curious to see what's in the box too.
Let's go this way. I'm curious to see what's in the box, which reminds me, we haven't opened a box today. So real quick,
Yeah, hit the
let's
box.
go ahead and make sure that we do get a box open in this show. So we're going to find out what's in the box already. And I don't have 11 because I think we're down to 8, but we're going to go ahead and just jump right down to the bottom one here and see what we got.
All right, community. So this is
Now, normally I don't buy a lot of stuff from eBay, but this looks like it's an eBay purchase. Let's see what we got here. Normally just, buying stuff from the community, but this, you know what? I think you reuse the packaging. The eBay has reuse packaging. I recognize the name. All right, let's see what we got here. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, I got 6 people popping in the live stream. If you're watching us on the rewind, hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing, man. We got some good content. We kind of highlight some people. We're going to be highlighting a lot of new, smaller channels here every morning, 5 days a week. We're going to see what is in here. What is this? Okay, there's a note. Pardon the lack of pull tabs. I was out of painter's tape. Hopefully, this will get you started reading this series. And I can't read the somebody sent me what the hell is this? Who sent this to me? You know how ironic this is? This is absolutely amazing. Guess what I have to read? Not have to. Guess what we're reading this week for Modern Men? When did this
What's that?
Oh,
Walking Dead, wasn't it?
No. This week we're reading Oblivion Song.
Oh, killer.
And Jason Richardson. This is JP.
Oh,
It's JP. This is JP Budget Collect. Sent me Oblivion Song.
Awesome.
That is awesome, bro. Man.
I guess it was meant to be.
And that is meant to be. And you know what's meant to be is that I freaking opened it up. That is awesome that I opened this up. He sent this to me in January 21st. January 21st. We had not picked that book yet. Wow, that is awesome, man. JP Budget Collects. I'm going to drop a link to his channel right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. There'll be a link to JP Budget Collects. Check him out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it's perfect timing for Modern Men. Hey, Chad, 90, how you doing, man? You getting any sleep, brother? You getting any sleep? It's a new daddy over here, man. We got to get some love over to Chad, man. YouTube is still 90. Now it's 90 and a half, right? You got an extra. Sam Sangled Web is popping in. Thanks for stopping in today, Sam. I appreciate you. And Perry says, hey.
Hey, Perry.
How you been, man? How you been, Perry? I saw you earlier today. By the way, if you're ever confused, that's Perry, like Luke Perry, right? It's like Luke Perry.
Did Perry ever get his book?
Oh man, Perry figured out how to stop his stream. Little 90 is the best. He got 7 hours. Dude, 7 hours is solid sleep, bro. That is solid sleep. All right, Big Lion Cat is popping in, man. Maybe the show started too early. I need to adjust the time on the show.
Hey.
Everybody's popping in late. We're wrapping up. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me because I think we hit them all. We talked about Kevin's channel. Please check him out. He's very close to 200 subscribers. I'd love to see if he can get him over the 200 subscriber mark because then he can do it.
No, he's 45 took him over.
And let's go ahead and get this guy. And sorry about that, Kevin. He's over there looking for the book. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I'm going to play my outro. I want to give some love to a couple people. First, Chin Potter, congratulations once again on getting that cover. And Jack B from Michigan for being the latest supporter of the channel on Patreon. And for everybody, I'm going to see you later on today. Check out the channel if you're not familiar. And you know what we say. As always,
I probably asked him and he didn't show up.
We didn't qualify for
we had a good time, man. Thank you, everybody.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.